Welcome back to SSB Simplified, the one-stop destination for all your SSB interview preparation. Today, we are going to cover an important lecturette topic that has frequently been asked in SSB interviews. The topic is nuclear power, the energy of the future or the danger of today. Now, for better understanding, I've divided the topic into different parts. First, we will understand the power of atom, how nuclear power works, its advantages, challenges, and risks. Then we will look through the current state of nuclear power and then the future of nuclear power. At the end, I've prepared a lecturette which you can directly use in your SSB interview. Now, the power of atom. Nuclear power is an incredible source of energy and has the potential to revolutionize our world. At its core, nuclear power relies on the power of atom, the same force that holds everything together in our universe. By harnessing this power, we can generate massive amounts of electricity without relying on fossil fuels or other renewable resources. This means we can reduce our carbon footprint and walk towards a more sustainable future. How nuclear power works. Nuclear power is generated through the process of nuclear fission, which involves splitting the nucleus of an atom into two smaller nuclei. This process releases a large amount of energy in form of heat, which is then used to generate electricity. In a nuclear reactor, uranium atoms are bombarded with neutrons, causing them to split and release more neutrons. These neutrons then collide with other uranium atoms, creating a chain reaction that produces heat. This heat is used to create steam and that drives a turbine and generates electricity. Now let us understand the different advantages of nuclear power. Nuclear power offers a very low carbon footprint that helps reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. Unlike coal, natural gas, nuclear power does not produce greenhouse gases that contribute to climate change. In fact, nuclear power plants emit almost no carbon dioxide during their operation. In addition to its environmental benefits, nuclear power is also a very reliable source of energy that can help meet the world's growing demand for electricity. Nuclear power plants can operate continuously for a very long period, providing a stable source of energy that is not subject to fluctuations in weather or fuel prices. Now, the different challenges and risks. While nuclear power has many advantages, it also poses a significant challenges and risks that must be carefully managed. One of the biggest concerns is the possibility of accidents, which can have devastating consequences for both human and the environment. It must well-known example of the Chernobyl disaster in 1986, which resulted in widespread radiation exposure and long-term health benefits for living in the surrounding area. Another major challenge associated with nuclear power is the disposal of nuclear waste. This waste remains highly radioactive for thousands of years and must be stored and disposed of carefully to avoid contamination of the entire environment and harmful human health. While there are strict regulations to place to ensure the safe handling and storage of nuclear waste, there is still some concern about the long-term viability of these solutions. Now, the current state of nuclear power. Currently, there are about 440 nuclear reactors operating in 30 different countries around the world. These reactors generate approximately 10% of the world's electricity. The top 5 countries in terms of nuclear energy in production are United States, France, China, Russia, and South Korea. In these countries, nuclear power accounts for a significant portion of their energy mix, ranging from 19% in the United States to 72% in France. Now, the future of nuclear power. As we look towards the future of energy production, it is clear that nuclear power will continue to play a very significant role. With the advancements in technology and potential policy changes, nuclear power has the potential to become a very efficient and cost-effective. One example of successful nuclear power project is the Hinkley Point C nuclear power station in UK. This project will provide reliable, low-carbon electricity to millions of homes and businesses for decades to come. Additionally, new reactor designs such as modular reactors show promise to providing safe and sustainable energy in remote locations or areas within limited infrastructure. Now, gentlemen, before we move towards the lecturette, I request you all to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, nuclear power. Today, I will be giving a lecturette on nuclear power. Nuclear power has been a topic of significant interest and debate over the years. So let's explore how it works, its advantages, challenges and risks, and the current state of nuclear power, and also its future prospects. Now, how nuclear power works. Nuclear power is generated through a process called nuclear fission. In this process, atoms of uranium or plutonium are bombarded with neutrons, causing them to split into smaller fragments and release tremendous amount of energy in form of heat. This heat is used to produce steam, which drives turbines and generates electricity. Now, the different advantages of nuclear power are: first, low greenhouse gas emissions. Nuclear power produces virtually no greenhouse gas emissions during the electricity generations, unlike other fossil fuel based power plants. This makes it a very attractive option for reducing carbon emissions and combating climate change. Second is high energy density. Nuclear fuel has a very higher energy density compared to traditional fossil fuels. This means that a small amount of nuclear fuel can produce a significant amount of electricity, making it highly efficient. Third is the continuous power generation. Nuclear power plants can operate continuously, providing a stable and reliable source of electricity, unlike some renewable energy sources that depends on weather conditions. Now let us understand the challenges as well as the risks. Now, nuclear waste. One of the major reasons of nuclear power is the management of disposal of radioactive waste generated during the fission process. Proper handling and long-term storage of nuclear waste is essential to ensure safety and minimize environmental impact. Then the safety concerns. While nuclear power plants have multiple safety mechanisms in place, accidents such as the Chernobyl and Fukushima disaster have raised concerns about the safety of nuclear energy. Strict regulations and improved reactor designs aim to prevent such incidents. Now, proliferation of nuclear weapons. The use of nuclear technology or power generation raises concerns about the potential misuse of nuclear materials for the development of nuclear weapons. Stringent international controls and safeguards are crucial to prevent nuclear proliferation. Now, the current state of nuclear power. Currently, nuclear power contributes a significant portion of global electricity production. Countries like the United States, France, China have substantial number of nuclear power plants in operation. However, some countries have chosen to phase out the nuclear power because of the safety concerns. The development of nuclear power plants has slowed down in recent years, partly because of the cost considerations and competition from renewable energy sources. Now, the future of nuclear power. The future of nuclear power is a topic of ongoing debate. Some argue that nuclear power can play a very crucial role in reducing carbon emissions and meeting the increasing global energy demand. Advancements in reactor designs and such as small modular reactors and Generation 4 reactors aim to address the safety concerns, improve efficiency, and reduce nuclear waste. However, the future growth of nuclear power also depends on factors like public acceptance, regulatory frameworks, and the cost competitiveness of alternate energy sources. In conclusion, nuclear power offers advantages such as low energy greenhouse gases, high energy density, continuous power generation. However, it also faces challenges and risks related to nuclear waste management, safety, and proliferation concerns. The current state of nuclear power varies among countries, and the future prospects depend on technological advancements, public perception, and economic factors. As we strive a sustainable and reliable energy mix, it is essential to carefully consider the benefits, risks, and potential alternatives of nuclear power in the broader context of energy and environmental goals. Thank you. Lastly, thank you for watching, and if you learned something new, like the videos and make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss relevant updates. Also, check out our other videos and feel free to comment down any suggestions on how we can improve our content.